So Mrs. Sierra Foothills is gonna cut some grass here, probably the last time of the year. It's gonna get so hot and dry that the grass is gonna basically turn golden, and there will be no more growth, which makes me sad that things don't grow here in the summertime unless you irrigate them, but it's one less thing to do also. So I really love this can here. 5 gallons of gas is about 40 pounds. You don't have to pretend like it's a workout every time you just want to put gas in the mower. Just makes it a lot easier. Yeah, you got 2. You get 2 in the afternoon maybe, but that's it for now. I had to wash my hands. I got hydraulic oil and grease all over them, and I will be getting dirty again. Gonna plant that tree, but it's a different type of dirty. It's dirt and soil, and so I want to get all the grease and oil off me. It's really no good for you. I should, I have a problem not wearing gloves, and I really should. Hopefully putting that backhoe on was the hardest thing that I do today, because for one thing it's Sunday and I don't want to overdo it, but I gotta get that tree in the ground. So this is a lemon tree that my brother gave me. It was in his backyard. They have a small backyard. It's real nice. It's got a retaining wall and a beautiful view from the front of the property, but it's a small lot, and this thing was taking up way too much room. I actually took a lot of the crown out of it because you want to keep the root to shoot ratio good. So I took it out of the ground about 3 days ago. It's still not in the ground. Bad on me. It's wilting badly. I think it'll be fine, but it's got to go in the ground today. I'll show you some still photos of the excavation when we took it out, but I didn't want to impose the video on my brother and his girlfriend, because a lot of people aren't comfortable with that. But what I did is I wrapped it in the Happy Hippie potting soil. When I went there, I brought the tarp and the soil, and we immediately wet it and covered it to retain moisture. And every day since then I've been adding soil and water just to preserve it, keep it wrapped so there's no evaporation. So today's the day it goes in the ground. All right, fellas, we're using pink. It is Sunday. it seems like it's about 16 to 18 inches, and it should mound above grade a little bit, and I think that'll be fine. So we'll flip the tractor around and basically kind of slide it into the hole. First, of course, go for wire. You can see the type of soil we have here. I've described it before. It's getting dry. You can see down to about here, it's already fairly dry. And then below about a foot, there's still moisture in the soil. So let's get this tree planted and keep the moisture that's in there in there. I think I saw something over here. Well, looky there. What are you doing, little tree frog? You don't have any color. Most of you guys are green. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. You do have the eye stripe. You do have the eye stripe. Okay, we're gonna take you downstairs. Mister, how are you today? Good to see you, buddy. What a cute puppy dog you are. Yeah, what's going on over here, huh? Come to help? You look a little hungry. You want a treat? Huh? All right, let's go get a treat. All right, so here's the beer fridge. What's in the beer fridge there, mister? Huh? Well, where did she go? Oh, what's this here? Oh. Mister, who's the corgi, and Buzz, who's the, starting to clear a bit. Buzz, who is the pug. They're Clayton and Nellie's dogs. They live across the street there, but they come over quite often to visit. It's really great because no vet bills, and you really only pay for treat, but you get a lot in return. These guys are great. They're very wonderful. Yeah, you're such a good boy. You are a good boy. All right, back to work. Well, I did break out the shovel just to clean up the hole. In earlier videos, we talked about the effects of equipment on soil and holes and stuff, the compaction and the glazing that you sometimes get. It probably isn't going to make really much difference at all, but for my own satisfaction, I brought the pickaxe out and we'll scarify the hole a little bit, make it a little bit more porous so that someday when those roots reach this wall here, they have a little bit easier of a time. The lengths that I go to when I'm planting are a result really of many past failures. And so it's very extreme here. The soil's not great. It's very hot and dry in the summer. And so there's no point in even trying to plant a tree or a shrub unless you're going to do everything in your power to make sure it's a successful planting. So what might look like overkill to you, it might be overkill in your area, but it's just a common sense precaution around here. Got to get that irrigation system in. I don't know what happened to my figure eight here. You will die before you escape. Hopefully neither of those happens in my lifetime. Gopher netting is on, and we'll put some more topsoil in the hole. So it's a little bit mucky right now, but you can see we're watering on the top uphill side. We bermed around the tree so the water will stay within the planting hole, unless you get an enormous amount of water. And so, well, it might be hard to tell from the video because it's hard to tell grade on video. It's actually hard to tell grade live in person. That's why golf is such a very difficult sport to play, because you're either always uphill or downhill, or the ball is below your feet or above your feet, or some combination. But anyway, you just pour water into the hole, and that tells you where you need to build up the berm. So the only thing this needs now is some of the mulch. Get the turkey. Get the turkey. Mister, get the turkeys. The lemon tree planted earlier, and this afternoon we're concentrating on my neighbor and buddy, Jay Bird. Jay Bird's got some brush piles he's trying to burn before the weather gets too hot and they shut down burning altogether. So we're gonna start a burn here. We got this thing loaded up for the next, and we got this big brush pile, and there's one over there, and so we're gonna be burning here this afternoon. So this is what this looks like. doesn't get much sillier than this, Buzzy. That was a messy one. Some earth in that. Yeah, that one came from the bottom of the pile. There's a little bit of earth in that one. Yeah, which is probably good. That was cool when we first threw that big batch on. It was licking the trees up there and you were spraying the tips of the flame. That was